Welcome to a Ticket Trak Pro tutorial. Venue creation, straight row seating. This tutorial is approximately 10 minutes long. The procedure to create a new venue begins in the administration module. From the ticketing menu, you will select Venue Management, followed by Create, Edit, and Delete. You will be presented with the Venue Search screen. Since we are creating a new venue, you will click on the button that says New Venue. This will invoke the New Venue Wizard. You will be prompted in the New Venue Wizard to enter in the name and address, the venue type, and the type of seating to be supported in this new venue. In our case here, we'll put in a sample address, and we will select reserved seating only. In this example, we're creating a venue with 2 levels, a main floor and a balcony, and we will use 2 display quadrants, each to represent 1 level. We will enter in a 2, and then proceed to give our display quadrants names of main floor and balcony, and the wizard will want us to identify the first section that we would like to use. In both cases, we will enter left. The Venue Wizard will then generate the framework for your new venue and launch the venue editor for you to complete your tasks. Your first job is to select any graphical overviews your venue will use. These are images you create using your favorite graphics editor, such as Photoshop or Paint. Next, you will have to assign hotspots, which define clickable areas so that operators can navigate through your venue. A clickable hotspot can link either to another graphical display overview or directly to a display quadrant where the user can select individual seats. In this example, all of our hotspots are going to link directly to display quadrants for seat selection. We'll draw a couple of more hotspots to show you how to link to different display quadrants. You'll get the hang of it. Venue hotspots are limited to 10 sides, so if you have sections that are rather complex shapes, you'll have to use individual hotspots to fill in the entire area. We won't draw all the hotspots in this tutorial. Right-clicking anywhere in an empty area of a display quadrant will bring up a menu of commands and options. Here we're going to select Manage Objects and Types for this quadrant and click on Sections for this quadrant. In this example, our venue will have 3 sections of seating in this quadrant: left, center, and right. During the wizard startup, we previously defined the section left, so now we will enter in the sections of center and right. In addition to names, sections can be assigned colors, graphic images, and internet ticketing availability. You may also enter in any comments you feel necessary about each section. Colors can be chosen from a nearly infinite palette, and you can make custom assignments to suit your seating chart arrangement. Once we have all the sections defined for this quadrant, we can begin inserting seats. From the Insert Seats dialog, we will choose the Straight Row Seating tab and enter in the number of seats and rows desired for the first section. Most auditoriums are built so the first row of seats is at a lower elevation than the last row of seats. To help you render a 3D image later, you can ask Trak Pro to suggest a suitable elevation for your last row, and it will do all the math for you. Enter in the last row label and leftmost seat label and numbering increment, and your rows of seats are ready for insertion. Watch as we repeat these steps for the center section. Notice that we specify the section of center prior to seat insertion. Seats and other objects are positioned in the quadrant by dragging the mouse around and releasing when you are satisfied with the location. Watch one final time as we repeat these steps again for the right section. Again, we specify the section of right prior to seat insertion. And we would repeat this process all over again once we switch to the quadrant that represents the balcony. We won't actually put the seats in the balcony for this tutorial. One of Trak Pro's most powerful features is the ability to insert and manage three-dimensional objects in your venue. The Trak Pro system comes with many standard 3D objects defined in its library, and NCS may have developed customized objects specifically for your venue. For this example, we'll just pick a generic stage with a curved front, even though it's not a perfect fit here. Most objects allow you to assign a color to the programmable surface areas for simple customization. We will need to rotate the object by setting its rotation angle property, and then position it accordingly by dragging the mouse and releasing. We may define different cost categories used in this venue. In our example, the first two rows are to be assigned the premium cost category, while the last three are to be assigned the economy cost category. All the other seats will remain as standard pricing as they were inserted. To check our work, we will switch the seat color option to color by cost category to highlight the price breakpoints in our venue. While you were placing seats and objects in your venue, Trak Pro was working behind the scenes to generate 3D models of your facility. This is done for you automatically and with little additional input from you as you lay out your house. 3D navigation and selection is possible, even during sales. This concludes our brief tutorial. Feel free to try other Trak Pro tutorials as needs arise.